everybody. It's Wednesday. Welcome to the After Stream. I'm Gaz Hammer, your usual host. Well, I'll get to that bit in a minute. Hope you're having a good day so far. Middle of the week, hump day as they call it. It's the middle of the seesaw, if you like, so it's downhill from here to the weekend. Uphill, would you say?
Yeah,
downhill's a good one, isn't it? Something to look forward to. It's fast.
It's all going to be bad.
Fair point. He makes a fair point. He does make a fair point. Hope you've caught our live stream from Monday. That was actually quite a good one. It's gone down well. I've had some feedback from a few viewers. That's done really well. If you haven't caught it, please do. It's on the channel, Dare to Stream. And obviously, as many of you will know, but if you don't, upcoming Friday is the 4th instalment of our increasingly popular Belt Buckle Challenge series. I'm keeping it under my hat as to what's happening on this one, so as always you're going to have to tune in to find out. Today being Wednesday means it's guest takeover, hence the title of the video. Tonight it should be Birdie's turn. He isn't with us, he's phoned the boss in sick. Actually, we don't know where he is. Hope you're okay, Birdie, wherever you are. It's nothing too serious. 5-star won't be joining us either, as I think we mentioned on Monday's stream. She's working late tonight, so unfortunately or fortunately it's just me and Ginger Boy who've got to put up with. I think I've been disconnected. That's good, isn't it? I'll rejoin. I think he joined a different server, so I got left on my own, so I'll just rejoin him. So Ginger Boy is actually going to be your host tonight in Birdie's absence. I will let this kick in, which should join on him. So I'll pass you over to Ginger Boy. Good evening.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. How are we all doing? We've had a fantastic week, as Gaz Hammer said. Let us know whether you think it's downhill from here to the weekend, or uphill from here to the weekend. Let us know what you think. Obviously, we're split on which one is the better one to be using. But yeah, it is middle of the week, and we are nearly there. The weekend is in sight. And as Gaz Hammer was saying, it was Birdie being the guest host this week, but unfortunately he's had other commitments which you have to take precedence. So he's had other commitments, so I'm going to try and do my best to stand in for him.
You're an ample substitute, I would say.
Yeah, I mean, I'm always second best. You know? never everyone's first choice, always someone's last choice.
Oh, okay, here we go.
Get your violins out.
Got in there early doors, as simply we're not even 3 minutes in.
Over 3 minutes in, I had to get it in there. I was dying. I was like, come on, I can get this in there.
You can do that.
So tonight we're just going to probably do a couple of missions, and you may see from Gaz Hammer's screen when he joins in that we aren't in Mission Impossible. We actually are in Mission Impossible 3, which is my posse, and you can kind of see where we went with the names. Mission Impossible, because there's Mission Impossible films, and so on and so forth. So yeah, we've got Mission Impossible 3, because we are actually expanding our posse. The Mission Impossible 1 posse is actually full, so we had to create a couple of others to get some more members in. If you are interested in joining Mission Impossible 3.
Just having to process my rejoin. Yes, I think we've mentioned that to the boys and girls before, how different posses, have we?
No, they've never seen it.
No,
I've never seen
this is a first. Here we go then.
In your one.
That's right. I think it's maybe been alluded to on previous videos, being Mission Impossible, but they've never. Well, I think we've set the cat out of the bag with this one.
It's I mean, if you ever see Mission Impossible, Mission Impossible 2, Mission Impossible 3, chances are you'll find one or two of us within that posse. So we are in and out of these posses, obviously doing different missions, different people who can get on at different times. So
I'll bring up.
Yeah, if you see one.
I can't show it from here because I need to stand down first. Oh, there we are. So Mission Impossible, that's obviously my posse. Impossible 2, that's 5-star 85's posse, and Impossible 3 is the one that Ginger Boy is in. And there he is over there. I wonder if we get a wave today.
Wait a minute, let's do a quick wave. And a quick shout out to Mr. Mono for joining us nice and early for once. Get a little wave.
He's been waiting for us, has he? He knew we were coming on.
He knew he was coming. He's sitting there twitching his fingers. Apologies for the late stream tonight. We've had a few PlayStation issues, both of us, which is kind of weird. We had a few issues on a little something that we've got in the pipeline. With something upcoming, which I'm sure we'll talk about when it comes through. So yeah, there's a little something we're going to be doing soon, different to the video that we promised you that we'll be putting out, which is still having its development. So yeah, there are a few issues with that one, which is obviously why a bit late tonight. But normally we'll try and aim for our streams to be between 7:30 and 8. So Friday's continuation of the belt buckle will be essential all the time.
Yeah.
Just going to do a couple of missions to start with. Before we do crack on, how are you, Mr. Mono? How are you, buddy? How you doing? How you been? How's your week?
Which question would you like to answer first?
No.
Shine a light in the poor boy's eyes.
There is a tips and tricks video coming up. It's like kind of like a starter's guide. Obviously, I understand and appreciate that a lot of people now have got the game and have kind of sunk their teeth into it and know what they're doing. But it's just a couple of little bits and pieces that we've picked up along the way. And yeah, just wanted to just put a quick one out there just to share with you guys. So we will discuss that. Unfortunately, all the information we've got written down has disappeared with 5-star. In her little magic book that she's taken to work. So all the information that we've collated for it is with her. So next time you see her, feel free to give her a tiny bit of use.
Yeah, call her a donut or something.
Yeah, nothing too serious or offensive.
We don't condone verbal abuse or
Nice.
to a posse mates, yeah.
Again, this one is not bad to all the above, and I've fallen off my horse.
Where did you go? You disappeared. Oh, there you are.
Yeah, I just got off my horse. My horse took a bit of a nosedive.
I saw you go sideways up the side of the mountain, and then that was that. We didn't see you again.
I went off-road and then, yeah, it wasn't too good. Obviously, as we don't have our regular guest host for this evening, it won't be too long a stream tonight. We'll probably just keep it a relatively short one. See how things pan out, do a couple of missions, hopefully try and avoid some trouble. But we have got a few other videos in the pipeline, a few ideas that we're putting together. So there will be some more stuff that we'll be uploading. Probably not in a live stream. There'll be a proof of the video, but that's just because I can work with magic fingers and edit.
Yeah.
Make us look like rock stars. Oh, it's this one. It's this mission.
Oh, I love this one. He says, sorry.
Excuse me 1 second. My phone's just beeped up and told me it's flashing. If my phone battery isn't bugged, I don't know what is, because I'll get, like, obviously a notification for low battery. It comes up 5%. Plug my phone in. The second I plug it into charge, it goes 4, 3, 2, 1, straight down. Clearly something wrong with my battery.
Oh, definitely. That doesn't sound right.
No.
Shall we name and shame the company phone that you've got to get free battery?
Yes, hopefully the service provider I'm with will service provide me with a free battery. Is it be part of their service to do it?
Bit of product placement on the stream there.
Well, I don't want to product place the name. I don't want to name and shame them because that's not cool.
It's not cool.
I shall jump in the buggy.
I'm taking over 5-star role with being a looter.
I know, I never get to ride these.
You don't, yeah. This could be new for us.
Again, I've jumped in the wrong one.
Have you?
I've jumped in the wrong one. Yeah, it's this one down there.
This one down there, the one I'm next to, yeah.
These ones are, oh no, this is one with stabilisers. These buggies, if Gazhammer can position around to show you where I'm at.
Oh yeah. Gonna jump in and join you on this? Probably not gonna.
Should get to you. These buggies, these ones which I call with the stabilisers because they have the two wooden planks coming right out, come up to the side of the horse. These ones, you can find these in Saint Denis, but without the stabilisers, as I call it, and they are so much fun. Like, you can get airtime on the bridges. If you bash it over the bridges, you can get airtime on it. It's really cool. And also, if you hit I think it's R1, it's the brake slash handbrake. You actually like drift the cart sideways.
Nice.
And they go really fast as well. They're really, really good. We don't get airtime on these.
Whee!
You do one wheel it like that.
Just caught that there.
Honestly, these things are really, really good fun. Me and Birdie had a bit of a play around one night on these, and yeah, he managed to. I think he broke his one, and then he's like, "I'll never go in yours." I'm like, "No, because you'll break it." He's like, "I won't never." And he literally got in it and broke it. To be fair, in my defence, I did park it right next to the fence because that's what the argument was. He's like, "Well, you parked it right by the fence." I parked it. I did.
You did.
I did a perfect handbrake turn.
Blowing your own trumpet a bit there.
Oh, it was awesome. You couldn't have planned it better. It's a better handbrake turn than I can do in the car. Not that I ever do handbrake turns in the car.
Obviously not. Very sensible. Mr. Mono, did you catch a question, a little poser we put at the beginning about today being Wednesday, hump day as they call it? Would you say it's uphill to the weekend or downhill to the weekend? Let's see which side you want to lean on. We won't tell you, if you missed it, I won't tell you which way we went. So you can't choose a favourite.
But it would be neat, You thought it would me. Move out of the way.
I mean, I can see you've run over. That horse is rolling. Oof.
Yeah, I've run over the horse.
If he gets up, he's lucky.
Oh, here we go. Here comes the cavalry. There goes the cavalry.
He's taking the loaf out before I could even holster or unholster my gun.
Yeah, I'm multitasking. I'm doing my my killing job and my delivering the carriage job.
But yeah, she's on. Ooh. That's a hard right.
That's a hard right. There we go. Get the handbrakes on.
In that.
There we go. Let's get some speed up now. We're on the straight now. Kill that horse.
There you got a left. Yeah.
Let's get up the hill. We can do this. I don't know if you guys have noticed as well, but whenever you jump into a cart or anything, you kind of get free stamina. It doesn't actually have any stamina drains. You can batter the Jesus out of your horse, and he doesn't actually suffer any stamina punishment. Yeah, if you missed, which stream was it we spoke about it in? About the mission timers, was it Monday's stream?
Well, that was the most recent one. Yeah, we speak about it pretty much every time we're on. I think just to remind everybody.
Just a quick recap anyway. But obviously, I'm not going to wait down because we've got a long time. But if you want to get maximum kind of money for your missions that you do, drop your timer down to below 5 minutes, above a minute 30, but below 5 minutes, and you can get yourself more money from doing the missions. I'm not going to do it for this one because you don't want to sit watching you sitting in the horse. Not to get a tin of paint out your cupboard and just stick it on the wall and watch that for like 10 minutes.
Yeah, go sit next to the hut and watch the grass grow. And other various analogies. Things that take a while.
The week gets better from Wednesday onwards, so therefore it's all uphill.
But then uphill seems to be like an uphill struggle. You don't mean that's like a bad thing?
Well, no, I can see where you're coming from because you said about you used the seesaw as the analogy. So obviously you've got the middle of the seesaw, the tipping point, and then it's downhill because it's going back down the other side. You've gone up the middle bit, and that's tipped over going down. But if something goes downhill, like if your health goes downhill, then that usually means
you're getting worse.
Yeah.
So I think it's a fair poser to everybody.
Yeah, I think it'd be.
Because you think you'd scramble through Monday and Tuesday, get them out of the way, get to Wednesday, like yes, we're near the end, and then whoosh, Thursday, Friday comes, but yeah, here comes the weekend. You're rushing downhill towards it.
Yeah, exactly. The weekday starts, you get a bit wild. They go WTF, so
exactly.
I get a little bit excited because it's like it's Friday. Get ready for the weekend. Hope you've all got plans for the weekend, like maybe I don't know, tuning into YouTube on a Friday night to watch some streams that might be going on. Got some people. Which no names to plug.
They're to stream it.
Shameless. Shameless plug.
I'd like to think somewhere up and down the country there are people that cancel their Friday nights out because they're thinking, no, do you know what? Those guys put on one hell of a show on a Friday night.
I mean, we do. we do put on a really good show. And we've not even actually, I don't think we've ever let anyone see the after party, have we?
That gets messy.
It does get messy. Last time we had an after party, we was in Blackwater. We walked into the bar. I think we had about 2 drinks, and then a police officer tried to shoot 5 stars, so I shot a police officer. Then the whole town went on lockdown, and we had to leave. This is an early execution. This one.
Ooh.
Not an assassination mission, is it? I think assassinations say assassination, don't they?
I think Mr. Mono is sitting quite firmly on the fence there, taking no sides at all.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not sure, you know.
I'll put a brain teaser out there, and it shouldn't be that.
I don't agree. I think it's uphill to the weekend but then I can see it's easier to get there, so it will be downhill because going downhill is easier than going uphill, unless you've got super car. I've got all these waypoints and stuff now, haven't I? Oh, wicked! If we just follow this road down, it's going to come right in front of us. It's literally coming towards us.
I thought he said Blackpool to start with as well, and
Blackpool.
Yeah.
Who said Blackpool?
Mr. Mono thought that you said the after party was in Blackpool.
Yeah, well, we shot the police in Blackpool because they weren't very friendly and they didn't support our cause. There we go. We'll leave it at that. No Blackwater. I'll try and speak a bit clearer and more polite for people so they can understand me.
If you enunciate, as they say, right, here they come.
The rain in Spain falls mainly on the plain. Who got shoot?
Him.
Oh. I was going to wait till they got closer. I had the shotgun out. I was going to wait till they got closer so I could just...
I was toying with the idea of just going to lasso the fella.
And then I meant, don't...
In fact, is the guy still alive? Is he climbing up?
Hang about, what's going on?
Right, I'm getting... we're getting effed up.
And then it all kicks off. We got to rescue that prisoner we got to
No,
shoot.
you have to eliminate him. It says.
Okay. Oh, you little monkey shot my hat. Come here, boy.
Right, you can go away.
He's dead. Now we've got to leave. Everybody wanted to start singing the JoJo song now. Get on, right now. Yeah, you.
Not cool. Not cool.
I subjected you to that on
Monday.
I've losing track of the days of the week. This week's gone really, really slow. Not so the month. The month was really gone slow.
Oh Christ! You see that all over social media, the various memes and stuff. Like January's got 79 days in it, or the jokes that they roll out.
Yeah. 1,001 days. Oh, Mr. Mono, you were saying on Monday stream about that some video by someone or other. Like, I watched as much of that as I could.
I think you watched more of it than you should have.
I probably watched more than I should have actually. I had to bleed my eyeballs and my eardrums, and then go and confess at church because that was just different, should we say. I mean, I'm not going to lie, it was a little bit funny in places, but yeah, definitely no.
It's a no from me.
It's a no from me. It's 4 no's, I'm afraid. Can't go through.
Nope.
You are not allowed to go through. Thou shalt not pass.
Come back next year.
Yeah.
Just mix the words up.
That seems to be the new saying, doesn't it?
Oh, I know, yeah.
It's sung by Ariana Grande. Other musicians are available.
I've seen something this morning, and apparently she's got a tattoo on her hand, which doesn't look like a tattoo. It looks like she's drawn it on in biro. which
yeah, they're quite popular tattoos to have. I know some people have got them. An ex of mine had a tattoo on, I think she had it on the side of her hand, and it was to cover something up anyway. But
this is on the palm of her hand. So why would you wouldn't have a tattoo on the palm of it? Like she's obviously drawn that on herself. I think
they
she's.
do tattoo them on, don't they?
Well, yeah. I think some people say it's supposed to be a Chinese symbol or something, but it turns out it's a symbol for a barbecue or something. some barbecue and grill. I'm not sure. I'm just mentioning that if anyone's aware of the full story. Just a little something happened to see. I categorise myself as a massive Ariana Grande fan, so I don't follow everything she does.
He does. He stalks her.
I think on earlier streams, my what do you call it? I wouldn't say love, admiration, no, enjoyment of Taylor Swift's music has been apparent. I think you even jumped in on that and said not to diss the Tay-Tay.
I didn't say do not diss the Tay-Tay. But you did fess your love for Tay-Tay. Well, fess your admiration for Tay-Tay.
Yeah. My enjoyment of her music. And then went on to strongly defend myself.
The Litty Committee, Mr. Munner.
The Litty Committee.
Please explain to the old farts amongst us.
You
Namely me.
I'll pop in there while you're here actually, because I could stand to visit the post office.
I'm going to say delivery job. I'm going to be munching away on some food whilst we're doing this. I'm trying to make it quiet. No one's ever yet. So.
Here is our absentee.
Hey, there he is. Good evening, Mr. Birdie. Oh, look at this. Free mailbag from the two of us. That's just sweet, isn't it?
This isn't going to go downhill at all, is it?
If you wait there... Let's have a look. Mine's not too far out. You wait there, pick one up and wait there. I'll deliver this because it's once this one gets dropped off, that's when it says players can steal. We've got plenty of time. I don't like people.
But there's pinks here. What if they come and shoot me and take the bag? I've already got. Am I not better off going?
Shoot them.
Well, sitting in the.
They won't know that the mailbag one's up until about now, basically. Normally it comes up once you drop the first bag off, so I'm going to drop this off and then after you can shoot it when it comes near. It's up to you if you want to ride off and drop it in.
Yours might be a multi-drop bag.
No, they're only single drop bags. If there was 2 bags, they'd be multi-drop, but because there's 3 bags and it's 2 of us, they generally tend to be single drop bags. That's what I found so far anyway.
I'll take the risk of bringing up the map just so the boys and girls can see where Gingy's gone.
At
there he
my
goes.
destination now. In the middle of nowhere. Oh, excuse me, sorry. Where do I drop the mailbag?
I don't think you made it very far through the video at all, Mr. Mono.
I think I watched a minute or so, something like that. Sure, I watched about a minute.
Is that
right, this
bringing
next
you?
one, there's a dude just gone red by you. A guy just gone red by you.
Are you coming
It's
back
telling
here?
me to... Oh no, it's multi-drops. Crap. You've got to make a move. Go for it.
Yeah, I'm going to.
It's multi-drop. I'm sitting there wondering why I've got a yellow mark on my screen when I shouldn't have one on there. Just make a run for it. Go
Well,
grab the bag off.
We'll still get something if we drop just 2 out of the 3.
Yeah,
It
it's
won't be
only
a fair.
3 drops anyway, so they've got to drop 3 times on that before we get to them. Yeah, I've got about a minute into that video, I think, and I wanted to persevere a bit just to kind of see what the tune was and if it got any better, but it irritated the crap out of me. I could not subject my poor earlobes to that.
guess who's now going to die? That will be you, mate.
Get him. Get him. Is he shooting at you?
No, he clearly didn't make his horse move out of my way, and so we bashed into each other. I fell off my horse.
Oh, I thought you were on about... crap. I thought you were on about the other player that's up.
Yeah.
No, I'm in the middle of the forest, unable to see where the frig I'm going. Apparently there's a road. I'm not quite sure where the road is. Hey, I've just hit rank 50.
I've just hit 45, which means I now have 2 maps, because I still haven't got around to looking out where map 40 took me.
I'm notorious.
So
I'd like to bandana.
I might even do that on Friday. Like, well, maybe not, because that's belt buckle day.
I unlocked a bandana and it says trimmed bandana, but I quickly looked at it and I thought it said trimmed banana. I thought I unlocked a trimmed banana.
Why not? A trimmed banana. You better not get in my way. It's clearly... Right, seriously everybody, watch that back. Watch this guy. He walks towards me.
You having difficulties guiding your horse?
Seriously, on playback up to around 26-minute mark, that guy moves his horse towards me. It's not even my horse.
I'm on the way for a second drop. It's really freaking far away. I think that person that may be stealing our mouth is going to wait until we're super far away before he decides to do it. I can't even tell you where I am, but I'm really far away.
I was thinking that we've probably got the added bonus of the fact that you'd already made 1 drop before I left. So, like you say, if they do take it, they've got to do 3 before you finish your 3. You've already done 1, so chances are you'll finish your other 2 long before they get their 3. So we just chase them.
I've got to try and run through a bandit camp now. Another player's shooting at them, so I should be alright. Hope I can get through before I get shot.
I seem to have
Half a minigun. Get through, quick, get through, get through, get through. Don't stop, you idiot. There we go. There's a crossover at a waterfall. There's a bandit camp there, or a bandit, what do you call it? Yeah, catch you later, Mr. Bird. We'll see you later on this evening. About. Yeah, there's a bandit camp there, and there's a player nearby as well. And I thought, well, hopefully they're shooting at him. But they did care shooting at me, so... Let's drop this one. Where's the mailbag? Oh, that second drop was really, really far away. My third drop's back in Strawberry.
It usually is, isn't it? Start there, finish there. Whether you start for these mail drops, it's usually the last one. We've had ones at like Van Horn or Ensberg, one of those up there, and guaranteed the last one is back there again.
Yeah, I do tend to do it. But I'm quite surprised it's a multi-drop though, because from what we've had previously, if you get more mailbags than you've got people, they don't tend to be a multi-drop, it tends to just be a single, away you go. Don't be looking that way, just run, you idiot. I need to sort something about its camera angle, because my guy's trying to look round to the bear that's chasing after me. Whoever is it's chasing after me. And I'm like, it's a bear. Mate, how fast is that bear? Jesus. I'm sprinting on my horse, and this bear's caught me. I haven't got time to grab your pelt, mate. Could have done anything there. 8 minutes to get this third one dropped off, get the next mail bag, and get on the way. And avoid this pinky and try and shoot me. And the bandits that are chasing after me.
Are you able to remove your waypoint at all?
Yes. I keep forgetting about that. I keep forgetting if I set a waypoint, actually sets to you as well, doesn't it?
It's probably, I take it you set it back to Strawberry.
Yes.
Yeah. It's probably because I'm on my last drop now, and my one's going to take me back there, I would have thought, but I couldn't see it because it was underneath yours. Just so I know I don't come off the track.
it come up the yellow one. I didn't realise it was on a multi-drop, so I thought that I'd have to go back to strawberry to get out of a bag. But, no, it's coming back in. I was going to say something, but I totally forgot what I was going to say. Oh, I hate that when you think of something to say and it just goes straight out your head and you're like,
yeah. Senior moment, I think they call that.
Yeah, it definitely was a senior moment. I cannot remember for life what it was. It's something game related. I can't remember what it was.
Must have been a very popular video then, Mr. Mono, for 159,000 views. That's ongoing.
What video was that?
He hasn't said. He said he's found a YouTube channel he had when he was 13.
Oh, blimey.
He logged into it. He uploaded one video, 159,000 views.
Well, he's not genuine. He's 14 now. Yeah.
19, I think he said.
Last year. iPhone 3GS, mate, I don't know.
I saw that come up very quickly, but he's retracted it now. I don't know if he's posted on the wrong.
I don't know, iPhone 3, it wasn't even 3GS, it was a 3. It was my very first iPhone, was the iPhone 3. And then I went up to the 4, 4S, 5S, and then I think it was 6S. I'm sorry, I went from 4S to 5S, I didn't get 5. And then the 6S, I think the last one was. And then I decided to go to the dark side. And then it got me an Android. And I've got to admit, I'm liking it. It makes phone calls just like my iPhone did. It sends text messages just like my iPhone did. And I can play games on it just like I did with my iPhone.
You do sound like a proper old man now, you're saying all that.
Well, it's because there's always that. I don't want to bring up that, which phone's better. iPhones are better than Androids. I mean, amongst ourselves, we do tend to have a bit of teasing amongst each other. Because I'm on Android and Gaz Hammer and 5-star are both iOS, both iPhone people. So we do tend to with each other about things that certain people's phones can do and stuff that people's phones can't do. Oh, excuse me.
There's a cat. He's run away now. How are you doing for the time? You've got 4 minutes to get the last 2 drops.
4 minutes, 2 drops. One's, I don't know where it is, and the other one's over in the last one. I'm currently running away from where I need to be going, but I know we're in quite a mountainous area, so I don't want to chance going over.
I'll bring up the map to Hammer. Actually, well, yeah,
I'm actually going back to Shrewsbury.
Well, you're going to struggle, I think. You need to.
Where is it?
It's way across the river.
See, it shouldn't be giving you 3 if there's only 2 of you. Not multi-drop ones anyway. The game should recognise that you've got 2 people there, so it should just be 3 straight drops rather than multi-drops. I mean, I know the missions are random, but I mean, a mission like this to drop off 3 mailbags, 3 drops each mailbag with 2 people, that's not going to happen, is it? You're going to be pushed to do that.
You've essentially got a minute and a half to get up to this drop, and then a minute and a half to come back for the last one.
Well, that's assuming it is back in Strawberry. I mean, I'd assume it is, but it may actually be up wherever it is I'm going. I'm going to give my uncles some hey.
Hey. You should be able to split the mail, so if you come down to the last bag and, like you say, there's 2 of us, you know you've got a couple of drops left. If you take one, I take one.
Yeah, oh crap it, I always do that on that bit. We've got the wrong side. Must be across me. can hear me frantically bashing the X button, I do apologise. I'm just trying to make sure I get to this mission. Can I cut across the road here? Cross country?
Possibly.
I'm going for it.
Because I've just came this way as well. Yeah,
Going cross country through the river.
That might save you some time.
Yeah, no, save some time going the road. I think it's this house just up here. It is this house just up here. You get up there without smacking into anything. Well, hey, good shot. Wow, I landed on my bum. That was quite cool.
You need to start heading back.
Where's the mailbox? It is. Right, where's this last one then?
It is back in Strawberry.
Back in Strawberry, a minute to get there. Oh no, don't do that. Come on. Come on, yeah. Back with the horse. This cut through was quite good actually, it did help save some time. The problem is I can't remember where the bloody road was that I took to get back. I don't know which road it's going to take me that direction, so that'll do. We're cutting this one fine, ladies and gents. We have 36 seconds left until mission is over. That's like 30 seconds I've got to get back, get off and turn it in. I'm not wasting any time.
No, it's a tricky one as well because if it's the same where I just dropped mine off and where you dropped your first, if it's also the same as my second, my one rather, you've got to jump off and go behind or between the two shops.
No, mine was across the top bridge at the top of town. This is so not fair, man. I'm not going to make this 4 seconds.
No.
3, 2, 1. God damn it. That was unfair.
8 out of 9 done there.
8 out of 9's not bad.
As Meatloaf once sang.
8 out of 9's not bad. A very popular song by Meatloaf. 8 out of 9 ain't bad. Never had an Android, Mr. Manor? You were one of the iPhone sheeples as well? Sorry about that. I was having a quick munch on some food. Speaking of which, I do need some. Right, let's have a... No, what should we go for next? I don't really like the mailbag missions. They're not. I don't pay too well. We're in that neck of the woods now, aren't we, as well, where there's no bloody missions allowed. We've got full trees on Valentine.
Entirely your choice. You use your takeover. He's not used to being a posse leader, I think that's what it is. It's all brand new to him. Doesn't know what to do.
I'd recommend to people that actually play the game to set up just a temporary posse if you want to. I wouldn't follow the sat nav or coming around again. Set up a temporary posse.
Oh, where have you set it for?
One of the belt buckles is to clock up. Is it 120 hours as a posse leader? 100 hours?
Ooh, there's a question.
It's 100 hours as a posse leader. But if you're in a persistent posse, that does count towards your hours as being a posse leader. And obviously, not persistent, sorry, temporary posse. And temporary posses are free. You just can't change the name of them. So, if you're in a temporary posse, it's a good way to group up with your friends and save yourself a bit of cash in the beginning days. And just It's a good way. Sorry about that. It's a good way to
Getting distracted
save
or something.
save some money. I mean, I know it's all well and good. You want to go and get your own posse and stuff, but it's $200, I do believe. And if you're just starting out in the game, you know, your best bet is to save your money rather than spend it. You can get quite far on what you start with. It doesn't. Yeah, you don't need to spend loads.
Of course, got the sun bearing down on me through here.
Well, I am hoping to come down to the train station, which I think I am heading that way. I am indeed heading to the big station, and I'm going to take the train tracks straight across the bridge, and then there we go. I'm slowly getting to learn the... Excuse me, sorry, I'm slowly getting to learn that. I feel confident I could ride from like Valentine to Rhodes without a marker.
Valentine to Rhodes.
Yeah.
There's a challenge.
Valentine to Rhodes without a marker, I'm pretty sure I could do it. It takes a while, but it can be done. It's just getting like obviously with Valentine, you know that Rhodes is kind of southeast of it. So if you've got the compass on and your little radar, as long as you ride in the southeast direction, you get there. Oh, I've got something in my eyeball.
Finger.
Yeah, there definitely was a thing in my eyeball, yeah.
Yeah, but yeah.
You did. I'll wait till after my map and then eat some food and isn't it? That's the boy.
Got a feeling I'll try and put a pig in here. Have a butcher's.
Moving mouse nice. You're gonna have a little butcher's at the pig?
Yeah. I don't think I killed one.
If you want to kill him, get your knife out and do it. You end up with a perfect skin.
I'm not going to. We tend to lose them, don't we? We're going between missions and stuff and visiting people. Before you come out, and if we know you come out of the cutscene or something and you've lost everything off the back of your horse. Somewhat annoying.
Vote left on this one. The annoying orange. I hope not being gingerist against me, Mr. Miller. You know. Is that viewing figures a month they make, or is that money they make?
Still the
22 to 361k. I mean, there's not a bad difference, is there? 22 to 361. There's a big discrepancy between the two. I doubt very much those figures would be 100% accurate.
Money, money, money.
It must be funny.
Oop.
I'm trying to munch a Ruby Murray at the moment. I'm playing the game and a bit of a late snap. Ruby Murray.
Well, that's your sound there. Until possibly there's stuff's new to him. Eating while hosting. You don't ever catch me doing that. We won't mention the cream egg incident from just a couple of days ago.
Oh yeah, I've heard about that. Cream egg, Mr. Cream Egg Man. Excuse me folks while I just shoved this cream egg into my gob. Rustle.
There was minimal rustling, but it did also instigate a conversation whereby you asked the viewers if they remember the cream egg adverts from way back when.
I did indeed.
Just because you like to give away your age, not everyone's as crusty as you.
I've reached a good level of prestige at the moment, so...
Come round a couple of times, wouldn't you?
Yeah, prestige a couple of times, and the third time round now, so... I'm at a good level.
So I'm 4th prestige and heading towards the 5th. You're heading towards the
4th prestige. I'm approaching my 4th prestige. I'm nearly there. A couple more levels to go and I'll be at 4th prestige. But yeah, I mean, maybe then, you know, once it's 4th prestige, maybe I won't be sad about it. But 3rd prestige has been that bomb. Oh, it's this one.
Yeah, we can avoid everybody, it would seem, because the canoes are just down there.
I don't think we get down there, can we?
That's going to probably be the case, isn't it?
Yeah, we can't get down, it's all mountainous. It's going to take out this douchebag and then ride down to the camp.
Fan-freaking-tastic.
There's 2 douchebags up here.
I just want to take this opportunity, we can talk whilst fighting, we have that capability. Take this opportunity to thank you all young for joining us on this Wednesday takeover. In case you're wondering, it's not Birdie's voice you can hear, it should have been his turn for takeover, he's otherwise engaged tonight.
Otherwise engaged.
So, Ginger Boy is your host. Very well he's doing as well, I'm sure you'll all agree. I think it's just a few missions we're doing tonight, just, you know, a couple of hours, maybe an hour and a half I think he said, gameplay.
Yeah.
And I also will hand you back to him, point you in the direction of our upcoming 4th instalment on Friday night of Buckle Challenge. You join us, I say usual time, we're trying not to be late, obviously stuff gets in the way, but join us between 7:30, 8 o'clock UK time. And I'll hand you back to your host.
So, yes, welcome.
Where did that come from?
I've no idea what that was all about.
It's like we were news anchors handing over to each other. We're handing over to sports now with Ginger Boy.
Thank you there, Gaz Hammer. On tonight's show, coming up, we've got Ginger Boy meets a dead man.
More on that
also,
later.
Is it right to steal a canoe? You tell me, this guy thinks it is. So you gave up like it's a
that might have a bit of legs, that.
Do you know what, we might have stumbled onto something there, you know?
I think we might have done.
We'll put that one in the ideas box.
Host a live stream in the form of a news report.
Have you jumped in the canoe already? So I'll just mob you people.
I know, you crack on. You don't really get a chance to because esteemed colleague, the non...
The light-fingered birdie.
That was more pointing towards the Scottish one.
Oh, the Scottish tea leaf, yeah, well...
Yeah, likes to rob anyone. The bodies are very cold and she's treating them.
Yeah. She robs them and then she kills them. And she robs them again.
Just to make sure.
She doesn't, you know, she'll rob them while they're shooting at her. Stop throwing those bloody bullets at me. She's going to do that. We've got some people deciding when to shoot at me. Catching up Gaz, we're having a canoe race. Do you know what? We've done this mission a few times, or missions with canoes a few times. Yet I still don't seem to have clocked up a mile of canoe travel. But
that's a very fair. Is that one of the awards on a canoe? It must be.
Yeah, there is an award for travelling such miles past me.
Oh, I notice how you come alongside me, so then the bullets will hit me first.
Yeah, those on the left hand side.
Exactly, yeah.
Right.
Jeez. Seeing that, everyone.
Got to defend your leader. Close protection bodyguard shiz right here. Yo, surface. No, not surface. Oh, it's your one with the name now. It's wrong.
Yeah,
surface. My eyesight's low. Slut face.
We've gone from mid slut face to surface, isn't it?
Surface. We'll just call that surface. Yo, surface. What's up?
Surface. What kind of surface are you? Concrete, laminate, decking,
vinyl, Quinion.
That reminds me, I went into B&Q at the weekend. A guy came up to me asking if I wanted decking. so I'll punish them
What is
first.
Really?
Yeah. I'm here all week. Well, I'm back on Friday.
I've got a couple of good jokes.
I told those jokes to the in-laws this morning. They loved them. Went down the store.
Oh, yeah, I told them to the old girl. And she,
Well, these are the two we got.
Came up. What do Santa's helpers learn at school?
No, go on.
Alphabet.
No, not for me.
Yeah, the two elves. It's not. Anyway.
Well, anyone see that tumbleweed go flying past now?
No, we're in Blackwater.
Oh, we're in Blackwater. I know.
If you've gone tumbleweed, you've gone too far. We're in Blackwater.
Yeah, this is the one we got briefed on last time with 5-star, wasn't it?
This is indeed the one that we got briefed on last time.
Managed to bring in 2 canoes and one was just left stranded out here because we were just annoying.
Was it on the stream either, was it?
It wasn't either, no.
Yeah.
It seems like it's one of these old wives' tales because yeah. A lot of it's good stuff. Well, I say good stuff. We do produce good stuff, obviously, but a lot of stuff happens when we're not live. And we tend to say, "Oh, this happened the other day," and people must think, "Did it really?"
There's no proof. We've done this exact mission, and there was like an army of people waiting here in Blackwater to greet us, and we got proper griefed. We just couldn't get back out. We managed to get one boat in. I'd pulled into the area where it tells you you're safe, and some geezer shot me and killed me. And I was like, "I'll put the boat to safe, so you can't be doing that." But apparently you could. So I managed to deliver the one boat, but we just couldn't get that second boat because it was quite far out, and we couldn't get to it. No one goes in them.
Right. So, what's next?
Where's your treasure map? Do you want to go and have a butcher's at that?
No, it's fine. I think I'll save that for. I might do that Monday stream actually.
Which one is it? Level 45, you say?
I've got 2. I've got level 40 and 45 to do. I might do that on the Monday stream.
I think 45 was... It was close enough to get to from where I opened it, but I can't remember where I opened it or where it is. But finding it, when you look at the area, there's nothing that, it's not like in a woods or anything like that, so you kind of think, well, where the hell's it going to be? So there's a few rocks dotted around, and it's just on one of the rocks. Or rather, that's where I found it. I'm going to pop to the post office, excuse me, just quickly, because I've got a treasure map waiting now. For those of you guys who may not be aware, you get a treasure map every 5 levels. Starting at level 10, I do believe.
Which is weird, isn't it?
5 levels after that. You get usually about $100 odd, isn't it? Something like that.
Well, you think you'd get more and more the higher level you go up. So, if I get to open my level 40 map, get to that place, you get like a couple of $100 in it. But I think it's random. I think we tested it at sort of the very beginning, sort of level 10, 15 map compared to what you got with what I got, and it wasn't even the same amount, was it? Which is good. It's just a completely random amount.
Yeah, I remember what we both done there. We both done the same map once, didn't we? And you got like, I think nearly $200 or something. No, I got less than 100. Excuse me.
He's still scoffing, he's still scoffing.
I'm just stuffing my face. I just like that one. Right. Come on.
See you remember me. You got me singing Taylor Swift now.
Sing some Taylor Swift.
You got me singing it.
Why this one not opening?
I was just headed that way.
Hmm?
We headed up that way. I thought we hadn't removed it from last time we was out. I think it was still up, wasn't it?
Yeah, no, I think that was just one still done from last time. The one in Blackwater's not up either, which is a bit weird. Which is unusual. But I'm glad it's Sean Maguire. Wasn't he an actor, Sean Maguire? And also a member of a boy band? Or he at least was a singer or something.
He was an actor. He was in something, I'm sure. I'm thinking of the same one. He was in something I watched recently. It was on Meet the Spartans.
Or something. In what did you say?
Meet the Spartans. The parody film of 300.
Yeah. Must not be thinking of the same Sean Maguire.
And Carmen Electra doing her usual ditzy performance.
Ditzy or titsy?
Well, both.
Wow. Carmen Electra's award-winning performance. She gave one of those in Scary Movie, I think it was. I'm sure it's Carmen Electra in Scary Movie, one of the Scary Movie films, isn't it? She gets stabbed and the geezer pulls a knife out and it's got the silicone attached out of her breast. I mean, everyone has to see the Scary Movie films. So,
yeah. They're the parody of Scream, aren't they?
Parody of the Scream films.
Yeah.
They just absolutely live at the Scream films. The Wines brothers. I think the Wines brothers used to.
Take my strong hand.
Take my strong hand, child. Do you want to do a player assassination?
Do I ever?
We're doing one. Get your map ready.
You'll be happy with last night's result then, Mr. Mono, if you're a Newcastle fan.
Ready?
Born ready.
Right, get that map up.
Map is up.
Zoom out a little and try and find something near us that's red.
See you
Mark up
remember me.
Towards the north or somewhere.
Having said that, we've really struggled to be successful with these recently because they tend to be so far away. You can just never catch them. I'm sure we mentioned this on Monday's stream as well. It seems to be made practically impossible to do.
Yeah, we did.
It surprised me if it's people in rows because it's heaving over there. There's someone just outside Strawberry, which is a fair ride away from us. A couple of guys at Cholla Springs between Tumbleweed and Armadillo. Could be them.
SRT Ahmed. Holy hell, no, this geezer's miles away by the looks of it.
That'll be him there. He's in Strawberry.
In Strawberry. You're having a laugh. I'm never going to make it to Strawberry in 5 minutes. That's impossible.
Dreams.
Literally just what we were saying, wasn't it?
Yep. Oh,
But,
naturally.
you know, there seem to be... Well, I guess because there may not be... It picks the closest person to you when it does it. But, I mean, you know, the time is still the same, 5.5 minutes. And, yeah, it is a bit of a joke because you can't always... You know, if he starts to run, which we're not looking if he's running or not, if he does start to run, we have no chance of getting... I mean, it takes you probably about 3 to 4 minutes to get to Strawberry from Merry, where we go outside Blackwater. You know, so we've got a 3-4 minute head start on us. If he moves, that's... You know, we've then got to try and close the gap down and hopefully make some mistakes and stuff. So.
It's forever going to be 3-4 minutes ahead of us anyway, because you just start heading out of Strawberry.
Yeah. And the thing obviously is I've set a waypoint to Strawberry, and then, you know, the best bet to do is once we get to Strawberry and he's not there, bring up a map. You know, bring up the map to have a look where he is and try and set another waypoint, because otherwise if you try and head to where he is, you could end up going the wrong way or not taking one shortcut, and it can be costly. But when these missions first came out, we never used to have so much trouble on them.
No. Definitely tweaked it, I think.
Unfortunately, this mission didn't kick in properly, but we have spoke before about when you get a player assassination mission before you do it. He's right next to us.
He's come towards us, has he?
He's come towards us, yeah.
Nice.
He just killed me as well. I didn't even spot him coming towards me and disappeared out of nowhere.
You
I think he thinks he's
bastard.
got to kill us.
Literally.
Did you get?
No, I had a headshot on him, literally pulled the trigger, but it must have pulled him at the same time. That's right, this might make it doable. If he's going to try and take us out.
Over the bloody hill. He just went over the hill, my horse is like 4 million miles away.
Here he comes, he's coming. There we
He's
are.
glitching a bit.
Done, he's done. He was glitching a bit, he was trying to dive.
Damn, he's making my horse glitch as well. There we go. Nice one.
Let's see if he comes back and wants to continue it, as they tend to.
You do tend to find on the player assassinations, once you've killed them, or avoided being killed, they tend to want to come back for you. Oh, excuse me. He's only level 12 as well.
He maybe didn't realise the script. He has to run from us. Well, you thought, do you know what, save you killing me, I'm going to run towards you and kill you first. Well, I think we've done that a few times in the early stages, didn't we?
Yeah.
Like, oh yeah, let's have a gunfight. Excuse me. Ooh. Where is he? Is that him there? Yeah, he's spawning in, he's not really doing a lot. Where are you putting the next mission?
Is he coming round or is he going away? He's coming round, hang on a second, let's wait for this guy, see what he wants to do. Is he riding off? He's riding off.
Pardon me.
Yeah, we wasn't allowed to show it on this mission, but with assassination missions, you would have heard me obviously say to Gaz, bring the map up. As soon as you know assassination mission, which you know before you accept the mission, one of your players brings up the map and you'll see your target turn red before the mission gets accepted. So your crew members can ride on out and get a bit of a closer head start before the people that you're going to kill realise that they're being targeted. It's not a massive head start you get, but it's enough sometimes. So yeah, it can be quite.
Shall we move so we're not sat idle?
Yes, I'm just wondering where to go. We've got Thieves Landing down the bottom. Other than that, it's back to Wallace Station again. Quite far. I'd like to see some more missions. I think they've got some ideas in the pipeline. Obviously for more missions and a bigger variety of missions as well. It'd be nice to see some different stuff. Also, guys and girls, you've got to remember that it's still in beta. It's not actually officially released, so to speak. So they are still putting it through tests and whatnot, refining it, ensuring that their servers can hold the amount of players that are playing it.
I think that's probably their get out clause still, because it's been in beta for about 2 months now, isn't it?
Yeah.
They just say, well, if anything happens, well, don't forget.
Yeah, but I've seen varying comments from various people.
Get away.
Some complaining saying it's dead. Also been a new update for GTA on GTA 5 online, and people are commenting on that post about Red Dead stuff, and people do what people do, don't they? So it is still in beta. Yes, I do agree that they could do with dropping some new content, but they definitely need to ensure the game's as bug free as possible before they start putting more stuff in that could produce more bugs. Otherwise they'll lose track of which bit of the game is causing which bugs. So and as we're bare bones at the moment, it's a little bit easier for them to work out which bits of code are wrong. When they start dropping a load of new different features and things, they've got so many things in there they won't know which one of them is causing the problem. It makes it harder to try and correct it.
Don't you dare, lucky bastard. Bandit. Lucky Bandit. Lucky Bandit.
That's another £1 in the jar. Stick $1 in the jar, you can buy me 2 whiskies.
Yeah. My round.
I do like the fact you can get drunk. It kind of seems a bit of a... I mean, getting drunk in total is a pointless exercise, but you know, in real life's a pointless exercise. But, in this game, it's definitely a pointless exercise getting drunk, but it's just one of the things you just think, why? Why would they... Why would they put that?
Some nice little addition, I suppose, isn't it?
Yeah. I guess it is, isn't it? It's a nice little addition. We'll,
Where are we going anyway?
we are going back to...
Future.
Wallace Station. We'll do a couple more, we'll see what we've got on this one, and then I'll think about calling it a night for this evening, because we've still got a few bits and pieces to plan for...
Yeah, how time flies, that's over an hour already.
Ooh, hunting mission, there we go, that's a nice one to finish off with. We did say, guys are just tuning in, obviously the regular host for this evening will be with us in person, he's here in spirit, if that's still enough to say. So yeah, we've got something to let you guys know that we are still doing a stream, but we don't actually have our host and their content at the moment, so it was just a quick one just to get to know you guys again, really. Have a chin mode with you, and obviously let you know that Friday, around about 7:30, 8 o'clock, we will be doing part 4 of our series, popular series of the Belt Buckle Challenge.
And I don't think that's an unfair brag either. I think it's increasingly popular, as I mentioned at the start of the stream. It's getting there, isn't it? I think it's picking up.
It's something that we're enjoying doing it for definite.
Oh yeah.
Trying to see if we can find it and get the belt buckle in time. And it's one that you guys seem to enjoy watching. So it's all good.
The whole excuse me, the whole idea of live streaming was filled me with trepidation to start with, but actually I'm enjoying doing it, and I'm enjoying putting stuff out there for you guys to watch, and kind of felt how like a DJ would feel. Essentially they're talking to themselves because there's no one there, but obviously they're talking to them invisible listeners. So that's what it's like for me. For us, we're just essentially talking to ourselves, making content, but I'm enjoying it, and I'm enjoying getting the feedback from everybody, and enjoying seeing the view counts go up, and people are enjoying what we're putting out, and it's good. So as long as you're all still enjoying it, we'll keep putting it out.
Yeah, it's kind of a nod to anybody who might be thinking of doing a stream, who might be a bit nervous about doing it, and speaking on it, and what to put out and stuff. Find something that you enjoy doing, and put the content out there, and people will pick something that if they find enjoyable, they'll watch it. And don't be too worried about what people are going to think about it, because who cares? Do it because you want to do it and you enjoy doing it. Everyone has their own different styles. Don't be afraid to try it. That was a slogan from an advert for something as well. It was "Try it, you might like it."
You might like
I can't remember what it was. I think it was an advert for Twirl or something. Is it flake? You say?
It's definitely something that.
Definitely a chocolate or something, wasn't it?
Yeah, I think it's definitely a chocolate bar of some description.
You might
like it. Or was it?
Oh, there we go. Oh, I found a clue. Here we are. It was a dead horse. I can't inspect the clue with my gun out, because that would just be a silly thing to do, wouldn't it? Looking at dead horses being mauled by a bear with your gun out.
I agree with you there, Mr. Mono. I'd rather they fully concentrate on the update when it comes out of beta as well. At least you know it's all done, everything's there ready. If that's what you're alluding to.
For definite.
Bear with me a sec. I'm going to refresh my.
Yeah, definitely. There's
Still a fair few bugs in this. The one that really, really grinds on me and Gaz is the intermittent animation of putting your weapon away. Now, if you're riding along and you put your weapon away, when you go, like, I think sometimes when you pass another person, like an NPC, the character will animate and put his weapon away. It'll basically put away a weapon that you've already put away, so effectively just it appears in sound and puts it away. And this animation happens sometimes quite frequently, and it's annoying as hell.
I'll say I'll show it here, but with the bear being nearby, I'm going to need my gun in my hand. I'll quickly do it. I'll put my gun away, and I'll see whether he does it again. He literally sort of takes it out and puts it back again, sort of thing. You can see I don't have a gun in my hand.
And every now and then he'll just take it out and put it away. So there are little things like that. I mean, that's no major big deal. It's just more of an annoyance than something that they could do with fixing. But you know, it's not a game breaker in my eyes. It's just a pain in the backside. There's also the AI, I think, could do the tweak. Riding into horses, other NPCs riding into you. That shit gets annoying. You had that on GTA. You'd be driving down the road in GTA and the car would just turn for no reason across the road and straight into you. Which is always fun. Why's my horse disappearing? Get back here. There's a goddamn bear coming, horse. Get over here. So yeah, there's a couple of bits and pieces that, you know, that I would have thought we would have finished by now. Shoot then, shoot, well, shoot.
I've been mauled by it. And again. Bear's been killed though. Give me 2 seconds because Ginger Boy seems to have left the party, so I'm going to have to send him a quick invite. No, he's back. Yeah, I hit him a few times with my bow action. I have got a shotgun there. Mr. Morrow mentions that I have got one. Yeah, I should have equipped that. Yeah. Hey ho, not to worry. The bear is no more. Ding dong, the bear is dead. The wicked bear, the wicked bear. I wonder if he was defecating in the woods. Oh really? Ragdolling me. What way to go. I'm glad you enjoyed it. It wasn't a walk in the park for me. think as Ginger Boy mentioned just then, we'll run out another couple of missions. I think we'll call it a night. It's just a short stream tonight. We're going to big up the Friday one. I'm happy with it. Yeah. Cue the don't go. Look forward to it, mate. We'll speak to you on Friday. Yeah, mama. Yeah, we'll do a... I don't know if Subface is saying bye to us, or if you send bye to Mr. Mono. Surface. No way. What does that come under? Travel, I suppose that makes sense, wouldn't it? I'm going to have a quick... Oh, I'm not far off. Well, I say I'm not far. 805 out of 1,000. I've still got 195 miles to go. By coach, I need another 43. While I'm here, actually, where's the canoe? 3 miles I've travelled by canoe. Are you still with us? There you are. Subface will send by to Mr. Morrow. She's still with us, I think, whilst Minecrafting. Oh, sounds like another bear coming. Yeah, she's been a part of it. I'm gonna get mauled by this bear. With all that stuff on it, yeah. And they're quite amazing, if I do say so. But, what was it? Notre Dame Cathedral, which was kind of a joint effort, and actually not full days, but over sort of however long per day we were playing, it took 2.5 days to build. And once finished, it does look spectacular. We may do an offline stream of that, just so we're always around the world for like a 10-minute video or something, just to show what we've got. I think 5 Star wants to do that. Quite possibly. Go for it. Yeah. Make this our last one, shall we? Already there, Sam. Already there. Yeah. Yep, it's the ones that are Windjila Dam. I'm a wasty. cut across the river. Yeah, just cut across the river because I thought it's going to take you along to the narrow part and cross and back on yourself. Gonna feed my horse again. Take it as one's, you know, go through Strawberry and out the other end, wouldn't it, towards the dam. If they were fishing or trying to tombstone off the dam, as we've had a little look at that area before, haven't we? Gotta feed my horse quickly. Any idea? Yeah. And my horse is going to be eating a load of hay because I've got this bear pelt on the back of it. It's going to be getting cream crackered. Are they moving or are they staying where they are? Yeah, I've jumped off mine to remove my pelt because my horse is going to die. The other two are heading up the road. Whoops.
What are you doing?
Yeah. Come on, jump it, jump it. There's a sneaky my boot. Feed my horse again. I'm gonna need. Hay just does the core. I need something that does the other one. I don't think I ever use them, but I don't know where they are. No. I'm going to head up. Have they split? At a minute 50, now we've got 25 seconds. No, my horse has died. Well, 0 health. We're not going to catch these two. That really grips my crap, like. Oh, they're away, we're not going to catch them, just leave them. No, we're never going to do it, it's impossible, whatever they've done to it. If they stay still, the only reason we got that one guy is because he never moved. We were never going to catch those two. It's ridiculous. Yeah. No 5-star tonight. Slutface, she's working, unfortunately. You got to put up with me and Ginger Boy. Unfortunately. Fortunately. I just... It doesn't say a lot. Anyway, I think like she can't get a word in edgeways because you and I like fill the airwaves. Yeah. Her takeover, the hunting one. That's up on the channel. So we her turn next week, I would have thought, unless we let Birdie go and have his. We'll see. We'll have an inter-posse chat and see if she fancies the turn. She took it really seriously last time. People won't be aware of, like, obviously when the content went out, the effort she put into putting that out for you, the homework that she was doing, and the pages of stuff that she had written down to make sure it all came across right, and she took it really seriously. I think it showed in the number of views. I think at that time it either became the most viewed of our or the second most viewed behind Birdie's one at that time. And it's obviously since been taken over with other videos been uploaded, but yeah, she done. Yeah. No, probably not. Oh, so yeah. The usual time is we like to just throw it out there at that run, that sort of time. A cup of cocoa in my slippers. Mm-hmm. Thank you very much. I think everyone can join me in saying thanks to Ginger Boy for hosting tonight. Oh, beg pardon, that's my phone falling over. Give myself a round of applause, a pat on the back. A fine job. Hope you brought enough to you. It wasn't, as I say, it's nothing informative. It's nothing that we've sort of teaching you. It's just we want to keep our content coming. Didn't want to let you down having nothing on a Wednesday, and kind of had to throw something together with our regular host or our planned host not being here. So thank you, Ginger Boy, for stepping in at the last minute. Yeah. That's still in the pipeline to be done. When nothing much more for me to say. Ginger Boy's covered it as regards to what's coming next. You all know what's coming Friday. Hope you can all join us for that. Thanks again for watching. Thanks for your comments. We'll see you on Friday. Bye.